Gabe Vincent.
Thanks for joining
Connect was
2K
a
Sports for
top
NBA
college
action
player
this
though.
Sunday afternoon. Here we go. Well, Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Who he play
Yes,
for?
they are,
Texas?
BA. I love playing in these type of
Tennessee?
games. I mean, the fans are extra loud.
Yep, they
The
do.
players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Rose. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation. Siakam outside. Williams grabs the board. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Now here's Mitchell. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too. It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot. And choked. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rose. And a foul call on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. These are his first free throws of the game.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Rose can't connect. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball to Florida. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
And Leonard drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and he needs to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance to the paint from his defense, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Morant. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. The layup misses. Here's Florida now. They're on a 9-1 run. Pass to Malone. And he taps it home with authority.
And Malone showing you the bounce. He got up there, dumped it from him. Pretty easy to him. It's pretty easy when you get that high.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense defense and getting the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Here's Dumars. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
To the paint. Here's Malone. And the layup falls. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Mobley. Outside for Morant. Mobley on a screen. Floats one up. Denied by Leonard.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Right side Mitchell. Down low. And he drops in the layup off his glass. Malone's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Williamson, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 9-point game. To the left wing. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Williamson. Driving in. Rebound Florida. To the wing on the left. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Florida out in front. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Florida.
Well, I like their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Here's Dumars. Siakam outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Siakam. Beyond the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Memphis trails by 9. Mobley outside. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Wagner. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Timeout.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Switch here. All right, Greg, which firstborn player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's English. They get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner with a steal. Here's Collins. It's blocked.
He's really a tough guy to shoot over. Hibbert with the great size and length, and he's developed a knack for timing his challenges quite well, and as a result, anchoring the defense.
Here's English. Florida with another miss. Memphis trails by 6. Mobley on a screen. And he's going for the lob! And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, what power from Williamson.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's English. Florida with another miss.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward for him.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
He does not get the second one.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mobley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A. can't afford to keep coming up empty. Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. .136 left to play in the second quarter. Mobley on a screen. Wagner on the wing. No good. That would have tied it.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
English can't get it to go.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Puts up a deep 3. Pritchard, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Mobley outside. To the middle. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's English. Out to Bridges. Pass to English. 3 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Mobley grabs the board.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Now Wagner. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's English. This one for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Florida out in front, up 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Florida. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Rose.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he's well above average.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
English can't get it to go.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Morant. Morant using his speed. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's English. Fires in the triple. English just got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Williamson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And the second free throw is good. Up top, Bridges. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's English. Kicks it out to Collins. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's English. Again, it's Florida from deep.
Alex English has a sweet jumper, a bit unorthodox, but nonetheless sweet
Hold on.
and effective.
Morant looking around. And he down. Nice.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back.
Zion, you gotta get your old ass out.
From the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Memphis making a switch here. Memphis trails by 5. Left side, Morant. There's the drive.
Come on now. The quick feet of Morant. He's so
He
dangerous.
just tried to
He's
put his
cutting to
foot
the
on his neck.
They set the screen. Inside. Here's Malone. 6 points for him. Soft touch off the glass.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Oh, shit.
With the jam! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Memphis trails by 3. Outside Morant. For the tie.
Oh.
And they get it back. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. On the wing, Mitchell. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one's on Rose.
What poise from Mitchell. Mitchell there, taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Here's Ware. Here's the three. On target from range. Olajuwon's got his first 3 points of the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Here's Dumars. .40 seconds left in the third. Pass to Leonard. And it's stolen by Rose. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter. Leonard looking around. Kawhi, so steady inside.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Morant, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board,
They called a reach-in foul? What the fuck?
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
Damn, I can't hit a fucking free throw.
He hits the second from the line. That'll count. He can't get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Florida out in front. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Rose has got the ball here for Memphis, trailing by 5. Pass to Williamson. Out to Rose. Williamson with it. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Down low. Oh, deflected. Now here's Collins. Out to the wing. Here's English. Over Williamson. English, that's good.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Rose with it. And a powerful one-handed slam.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Bridges down low. Here's English. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. English has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Collins, left side. Here's Olajuwon.
They just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. Out of bounds. inbounds as Memphis keeps possession.
The ball goes to Memphis. In for Memphis, Franz Wagner. Doc Rivers.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. Banked it in off the glass.
Evan Mobley.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Florida leading by 5.
Well, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, these are counted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Morant. To the paint. Olajuwon. And the shot goes. And now just a 3-point Florida lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's English. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Because he's got so many moves in his tool bag, English has so many different ways to get to the foul line.
First free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Talk about somebody who's built and wired to score. Alex English can go all night long.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Florida?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Pass to Hibbert. Here's English.
Jacks up a
3. That shot off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Morant flashes his vertical there.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
English can't get it to go. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
And Florida with some changes.
Substitution.
It's fouled by Leonard. It's a one-on-one situation. Having falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
To the inside. It's stolen by Leonard. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Leonard for 3. Mobley grabs the board. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Now here's Siakam. Leonard outside. Lets it go from the wing. And he sinks it.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Here's Morant. Pass to Olajuwon. Now Rose. Clock at 6. Left side Morant.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Leonard outside. Outside for Mitchell. They set the pick. There's the 3. And he drills the table.
It's all about getting a free right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a three.
What the fuck just happened? Ah.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Make Josh Grady, Luka, Chicago.
See you later.
Let me see how I get in this park real quick. They done call Uncle Bo out to the court. Hey Reese, let me get my rematch. I ain't gonna lie, I turned this Juice World on. We're on up by 20. You hear that? He talking about withdraw. I ain't gonna lie, that Duke game came on already. Need my motherfucker money from West Colorado. I know he scored already. Yeah.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
James, outside. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Westbrook examining the defense, sees the crack, and explodes right through it.
Morant looking around. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And jams it home. Westbrook.
I know it's just two, but man, that's a nice two. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Rose outside.
What a play!
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Now here's Beal. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Westbrook.
It's so subtle, but what an effective up fake from Westbrook there. The defender couldn't help but take a bite.
These are his first free throws of the game. And so he's able to get one of two.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Rose outside. And he lobs it up.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. Rose, a master at this stage of his career.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's James. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Williamson up top. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Count it.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Westbrook into the lane. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. That one's on Rose.
Again, the body control to shift himself over. With Westbrook, sometimes the only choice you have is to commit the foul.
It's both from the stripe. Memphis leading by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stop us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Zion Williamson.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
OBA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Now here's Williamson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Embiid. Outside. And he drives in. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. That shot off the mark. Good D by Aldridge. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Rose with it. Now Oladipo defending. 2 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Here's Oladipo. Mobley with the block. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency.
The Memphis team. 7 points.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Caldwell. It's deflected.
Well, Wagner has the length, but that block was more about effort and timing.
Rhodes can't connect.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Garland with the ball. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Oladipo. Good D by Mobley.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And here's Morant outside. Offensive board. Out to Mobley. From deep, Rose. Counted from distance. Rose has got 9.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Morant. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. Good defensive effort to prevent the layup. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.